When using a GLP-1, there are a lot of things we need to pay attention to. So things like our dose, our food, our weight, maybe some side effects, and a bunch of other stuff. And all of this can be pretty overwhelming. So in this video, I'm going to show you what I focus on during each phase of weight loss and hopefully simplify things so your weight loss experience will be easier. Okay, this is the layout of the video. I'll go over each phase of the weight loss process and the goal of it. Then I'll go over what I focus on doing with my dose, my weight, and quality of life, or in other words, energy, sleep, and mental clarity. All right, the first phase is the fat loss phase. This is pretty much where we just lose weight. My goal here is to lose safely and feel good. So by safely, I mean not lose too fast and deal with a bunch of rapid weight loss side effects. So like hair loss, muscle loss, a bunch of fatigue, etc. And that also ties in with feeling good. For my dose, I want to take the lowest effective one. So it's the dose that gives me the appetite suppression I want with minimal to no side effects. If I get too much appetite suppression and or I can't tolerate side effects, then I need to make adjustments or find ways to manage eating with a low appetite and side effects. There could be a lot of trial and error when it comes to dosing during fat loss, so once I find a dose that works, I tend to stick to it. For weight, I want it to go down over time. I know that sounds kind of obvious, but I will explain it. So when tracking my weight, I like to do these three things. I ignore daily fluctuations, I look at weekly averages, and I prioritize monthly trends. I try not to get caught up in the daily fluctuations because they're always moving around, so it's better just to look at the weekly averages. Weekly averages help me see if I need to make any changes. Like in week 1, if my weight loss is slowing down, it could be a sign that I'm starting to plateau. Now, if the week after it gets even slower, then I need to do something about it or else I'm gonna plateau. Now, if everything is going smoothly, then I prioritize focusing on my monthly weight trend line going down. So if the trend line in my weight tracking app looks like this and it's going down over the course of a few months and I feel good, then that's all I really care about. And it's just a matter of time before I hit my goal. I kind of think of it like taking a road trip. Like as long as I have gas and my car's good and I have snacks, then I just have to keep driving and I'll eventually get to the place where I want to go. Now, I might have to stop to get gas or use the bathroom and stuff, but that's really temporary and you can kind of see that as problems. And once I solve those problems, then I just get back on the road. And that's pretty much how I view weight loss. Okay, this brings us to quality of life. I want to feel as good as possible while losing weight. It's not always going to happen because losing weight is draining and sometimes side effects can suck, but I try my best. If I have the right dose for me and I'm eating enough to not feel low on energy, then I'm good. But as soon as I feel like my energy is low or my sleep is off or I got some brain fog and I can't think clearly, then I probably need to make some changes to feel a bit better. So this slide is all I focus on during the fat loss phase. If all of these are how I want it to be, then I just keep doing what I'm doing. Now, if any of these aren't how I want it to be, then there is a problem that needs to be solved. And these problems are usually related to what I call the big 4. So the big 4 fat loss problems that I've experienced are finding the right dose, hunger coming back, plateaus and slow fat loss, and side effects. In my case, it's nausea and bloat. Dealing with any of these problems makes losing weight harder, so I need to solve them. And obviously these aren't all the problems, but if I can solve these 4, then the rest of them tend to solve themselves. Or it's really easy to solve. I've made videos on all of these, but if you don't want to search them up or you want help from me, you can check the link below. Okay, next is the transition phase. It's where we go from the fat loss phase into the maintenance phase, meaning we stop losing weight and we prevent rebounds, which is also what we do in the transition phase. The transition phase is especially important for those of you who are like me and would regain some weight immediately after hitting your goal weight. Here, I go from a calorie deficit into my new maintenance calories, and that shift from deficit to maintenance is what causes my rebounds because I can't control myself, but thanks to my GLP-1, I now can. So first thing, I keep my dose the same because I know it works for managing hunger. If I lowered it, I would have eaten too much and regained some weight because again, I can't control my hunger after I lose weight. I would only lower it if I can't eat enough or I'm dealing with some side effects that I can't tolerate, but there are ways to deal with both of those without lowering my dose. As for my weight, I'm trying to stabilize it. So going from a calorie deficit into my new maintenance calories tends to mean that fluctuations are going to happen. And if I get my new maintenance calories wrong, then I might still be losing weight or even gain it. So it's important for me to stabilize it. Stabilize means my weight isn't really moving in any direction. It's just staying stable, for lack of a better term. For quality of life, it goes from bad or good to better. At the end of my fat loss phase, I might be a bit beat up and fatigued, but after a few weeks of eating more, my quality of life goes up and I start to feel good. All right, next is the maintenance phase where I stop losing weight and prevent rebounds over time. This is definitely the easiest phase because there's no deadlines or pressure to lose weight. I just live my life and pretty much do what I did to lose the weight, just to a lesser extent. As for my dose, I take the lowest amount that gives me the benefits I want. And lowest is relative. In some cases, people might not need to lower their dose and they could just stay at their dose they're currently taking. So if that dose works, then it's their maintenance dose. As for weight should be stable because we are in maintenance, and quality of life should be great. I should feel good because I'm no longer losing and I'm eating more food. It might take a little bit if you just recently got out of the fat loss phase, but eventually you should get there. Okay, the next phase is still maintenance, but it's about lowering and tapering your dose. When I was losing weight, I needed to take higher doses to help me manage hunger from a calorie deficit, but since I'm no longer in a deficit, I can take less GLP-1. I include this in the maintenance phase, but I'm going to separate it because there are some differences. So the goal here is to find my maintenance dose, or for some people, stop taking their GLP-1 altogether without rebounding. For my dose, what I do with it is actually really similar to the fat loss phase. I want to find the lowest effective dose, but for maintenance. So the amount doesn't need to be as high, and I don't have to take my shot as often. I used to take my shot every 5 days, but now I take it every week. Next is weight, and I want it to be stable because again, we're still in maintenance, so I'm trying to maintain my weight. Now, because I'm taking less GLP-1, I don't have as much appetite suppression, so there is a chance hunger and cravings can come back stronger, which might make me overeat and regain weight. So I try hard not to regain weight because that can eventually lead to rebounds if I don't address it. The taper process is actually pretty sensitive because if I'm taking less GLP-1 and I gain weight and then I have to stop the process to lose the weight, there is a chance that I could be dealing with more hunger compared to the fat loss phase where my dose is higher, so hunger isn't as bad. I guess I kind of see it as if I was losing weight without a GLP-1 because I don't have as much appetite suppression, which, as we know, it's pretty hard to lose weight without it. And for quality of life, everything should feel fine since the only changes I'm making is to my dose. Alright, that's the video. If you need help with any of the problems that come up during any of the phases, you can check the link below. Thanks for watching. Bye.